So welcome back to the CrossUp Podcast. My name is Alan or Cheeto. I'm here with Agent X or Jeremy. We're just doing a really quick one, kind of before Texas Showdown, kind of talk about Tekken Season 3. Because in case you haven't noticed, we are a pretty big fighting game enjoyer channel here. We just haven't talked about them recently. Because it's kind of been the ones that we care about the most, at least as a group, me and Jeremy, is Tekken. And with the way that the Tekken Season 2 has been kind of progressing, it's been kind of improving here and there with some changes that I mostly agree with and some things that are kind of a little whatever. But now that we kind of had some time to kind of like play it and like understand it, see kind of what other people are complaining about or criticizing or having like actual discussion about it, I figured now would be like a good time to kind of give a quick little discussion between me and him, because we actually haven't given each other's thoughts on how we feel about this. So this will be our first impressions of each other's thoughts as well. So do you want to give your quick first impressions or how you feel about it, or do you want me to?
No, I'll start.
Okay.
I'm gonna say it straight off the bat. I am not in agreement with the majority of the community by any means necessary. Everyone there, look, I'm gonna keep it a buck. You all are an echo chamber. Just gonna say it. Don't care. I will agree, however, that I wouldn't call this Season 3 as of right now.
Yeah.
I would call it more of Season 2.5. In terms of, because it's like the same thing that happened in Season 2 literally is happening right now. Bugs.
There are quite a few bugs.
Quite a few bugs in Infinites right now, and it's not looking good.
Have you seen the Feng one?
I have seen the Feng one. I've seen the Jack one too.
The Jack one is weird. The Feng one, in case you don't know, if you're mashing your heat burst when you're in heat, if you keep mashing it, there are a lot of circumstances or just like a bug that you can recreate where his heat doesn't go away. And so even on block, he can even on block, imagine at the wall, you're just getting heat bursted like 3 times in a row from Feng. Yeah,
and for a fighting game, again, it's fucked up.
Yeah.
It should not be in this patch. Now, don't get me wrong. I've done QA before, for years. It would not surprise me if they knew about the bug and shipped it anyway. Because that shit happens all the time.
It does happen a lot.
And they're gonna fix it
eventually.
Does it make it right to put it in the patch on release? No, it doesn't. Because there are some things in games you should just fix day one.
Yeah, like the good old heat wall splat bug, where if you just whiff the first hit, it's still wall splats.
Yeah, it's still wall splats.
That should have never made it to live. That should have never made it. No matter how we may feel about the Texas developers, whether it's good or bad, that should have never made it to live servers.
No, it should not.
Especially when Jin's the only character that doesn't do it. So, like, they know about it. They knew.
Look, they knew. They know. They definitely know. There's no way on this God's green earth that he don't know. But that said, this game, in my opinion, is getting better in some regards. The two main things is, one is the install removal after heat. If you don't use it, it's gone. Good.
Thank God.
That's great.
I like that.
That's good.
Fuck that. Fuck them keeping it before. That shouldn't have been in the game to begin with.
I can't make an argument for that. And like we talked about, the heat smash wall splat, that's removed, kind of.
Yeah, kind of.
Still, that's a good change. We don't need wall splats until 80% combos, or wall splats from like full half screen. That Fang shit was insane. Let me tell you.
Yeah.
Getting wall splat from half across the world is crazy. Removing tracking or reduce tracking for some attacks, like Anna's like that sweep.
It's
good.
Like it's like a 50-50 on that change, because it's like some characters really good, other characters what the fuck are you doing? Like it's Okay, so before we continue the conversation, let me give my opinion, my impressions. So I remember it actually took me a little bit to play the patch, not because I didn't want to play or I'm not enjoying Tekken. I'm going through my backlog, like I've mentioned on the podcast before. I'm playing a bunch of games, playing Magic. I'm doing a whole bunch of other stuff. But I finally got the chance to play it a little bit, and but I still remember day one reading the patch notes, and I wasn't surprised. Now, I'm gonna say I wasn't surprised because I think when people hear the back to basics and refined balance, they got the wrong idea.
Yes.
And I don't blame the people. That's
No,
on the developers.
absolutely.
100%.
I wouldn't put on the developers myself.
Well, whoever
I would put it on marketing. For putting that there.
Yeah, for advertising season 3 like that, that's not on the players for getting that impression when we saw that trailer at the end of Tekken World Tour. Because at first that's what I thought. I thought, okay, they're gonna go back to a more defensive style, maybe even like Tekken 7, maybe start actually trying to win the goodwill of the players back. I think that's what most people thought. Like, I don't think there's anyone, and I don't blame anyone for thinking that. But then they released their post on their website in case you didn't read it. And so I'm gonna give a quick little. I'm gonna read word for word what they said. The terms are battle balance adjustments. And he goes, this post provides additional clarification regarding the intent behind the Season 3 battle balance policy terms, refined balance, and back to basics. And then they proceed to say, these terms do not denote a return to earlier Tekken battle systems, nor do they imply drastic, comprehensive changes introducing in a single update. In line with the current Tekken 8 battle system, Season 3 focuses on refining areas where outcomes tended to be extreme, establishing conditions in which decision-making and tactical judgment can operate more consistently. So there's more, and they go more in depth talking about refined balance. So I think if you didn't see that and you only watched the trailer, no shit, you're fucking pissed. Again, right. I don't blame them. I don't blame you. Like, I think a lot of the community don't always see the things that get uploaded on Twitter or the Tekken website. Again, I that's just more for more people that want more information. So I read that, and so I kind of already knew what to expect. I wasn't expecting anything crazy. I wasn't expecting even a change in direction. But what is still super surprising is the amount of buffs characters got. I think and again, I think this is like, you probably hear it from all over. There's a lot of changes in here that are really good. I really like some of these changes that I think are really great. But as an example, I'm going to shit on Huarang real quick. Huarang got the backlash nerf. That's longer recovery on whiff. Mm-hmm. Sure, on intermediate to below, I think it helps those players. Even someone like me who can't perfectly punish a whiff the backlash consistently. Sure, it helps. That's not the concern. The concern is his low homing 3+4 out of stance. That's homing, and then the one that's from left. I think it's left flamingo. The mid heat engager from fucking mid screen. Those were the moves that Huarang should have been touched if he was going to be nerfed or adjusted. And that's just one character. Now, we're not even going to get into fucking Law or fucking
I heard Law's fucked up right now.
Yeah, like we're not going to talk about Victor. Like, there's a lot of characters that I think got really good changes, like Anna, Brian, and things like that. But then they got like compensation buffs or just straight up buffed. Like King, for example. The king of the literal king of not getting nerfed. It's insane. Him and Armor King pretty much came out unscathed also. He got that thing where his fucking 4-3-2 string doesn't counter hit. Doesn't fucking matter. He got a bunch of other shit, so it's not like that fucking matters anyways at higher level, especially. So
meanwhile Yoshi's sinking in the pool.
Yeah,
apparently.
I mean,
the only thing Yoshi got was basically bug fixes.
Yeah, he got a bunch of
and a new transition.
Yeah, like Reina, I think Reina's such a weird situation. Reina, I think, was also super misunderstood, and like a bunch of people in the lower divisions crying out that she needs buffs when she was already one of the strongest characters in the games that just didn't get any recognition because the people at the top were just that fucked up. And I think people just couldn't see that, and it is what it is. And my character ended up getting a new move and some adjustments, and like her parry window is now active more and earlier, which is whatever. This is just an example of like, they're still they're telling us that all of these decisions and stuff are going through Nakatsu and being approved. So if it's being approved by Nakatsu, he doesn't even know where this game is going. But what I think is most likely happening, obviously that guy's it's a busy guy. He's fucking working at this company. some of these fucking changes don't make any fucking sense in comparison to some of these other changes. Like, you can't be going and taking some like 2 steps forward, 3 steps sideways, and then all of a sudden take 4 steps back just reading these patch notes. Like, it doesn't make any fucking sense, like, what the direction we're taking with this balance.
Yeah, like, what's the point of giving feedback if you're not gonna look at it?
So, and even with taking that, like, that post into account, it doesn't make any sense. Like, I think I saw someone, they said, I think it was, I can't remember if it was them or if it was posted on a Twitter post, or I should have looked for it earlier while I was at work, but obviously I'm working, so I can't just always have it up. But I think what they're doing is they're balancing the game to cover any performative gaps from the weaker characters to match the stronger characters, and that's why they're not nerfing. And inherently, that doesn't sound bad, right? Because it's like, oh, if you're balancing all this, it doesn't sound terrible, because you're like, oh, more characters that are balanced closer together to cover that gap means more characters are competitively viable. But in practice, in a game like Tekken, you start getting like closer and closer to what maybe some people, if we're looking at objectively, is calling a more balanced game, but that's not always a more fun game, or even like an interactable game.
I don't remember who said that. I'm pretty sure Ling has a new move, like a new sidestep move.
Yeah, it's really fucked up.
And someone said Ling isn't very known for sidestep moves, which I don't think she is.
She's only got a couple. Like, you got the one out of Heat, right? That she got in Tekken 8, where she goes into Heat Smash, she goes into the illusionist stance, and then you get a mix up. But it's like, that's out of Heat, right? So it's like, it's one time in a round.
Yeah. Like, if you're adding moves to cover like weaknesses for a character,
like, I think they
just depends, really.
Well, the thing is, the way that they're saying is they're trying to balance the games to fix and more center the character around their identity. And I think if you're adding moves or adjusting moves how they function to cover their weaknesses, you're not balancing the game or the character to fit their identities. Like, as a perfect example, you remember how Asuka was during all of season 2? That she was fucked up. She still kind of is, I'll be honest. She's still probably a little bit up there. I need maybe more experience. But even with some of those nerfs and adjustments, she got like a compensation buff. Now she has that weird ass fucking little ballet spin. She can fucking cancel out a stance and now mix you up some more. So I guess that technically fits more into what is like her, parry, counter, playing defensive. But again, like, you're still giving her a lot of tools to rush you down. Like, Asuka's not a rush down character, and yet that's how people are playing her, because she just has the tools. Like, I think it's, I don't want to say misguided. I just think they don't know what to do.
Like, I feel like this is a young Tekken team still.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like everyone from Tekken 7 either moved on or went to, like, moved on. More than like, most likely moved on from the Tekken. That's why I feel like this has to be like a newer team. And
it's like, you can't be talking about, because it's like the marketing does this as well, and whether it's like on the developers or just marketing, they were pushing how better the sidestep system is and the movement system, and yet you're giving example Dragunov, that stupid ass fucking move that covers his weak side. Why are you giving characters moves to cover their weak side on stepping, or giving them homing moves? Like, that's not how you, I think, I don't know if it's because they're trying to balance it for the spectators, or they for some reason got this delusion that a game that's more offensive is more fun to play, when it's just not. Like, I remember,
it's more stressful to play.
It's 100% more stressful to play. I remember at the beginning of season 2, we got a lot of shit for being more positive on season 2, because we were going to see where they were going to take it. And granted, like, we agreed with a lot of the criticism and things that the community didn't like. We, for the most part, didn't like either. We just said give them more time, because they were going to see what we're going to do. Because that patch, you have to remember, was massive. We got a shit ton of changes. So clearly, obviously, that shit was not going to work just day 1 2.0. So that's why we weren't so hard on it. But when you have like this type of patch that's noticeably smaller with very focused changes on those characters, like, we can criticize a lot more and be a little bit more, not aggressive, but like more critical. Like, when you have,
go ahead.
Yeah, because when you have less than like half the changes from season 2, Like they should have spent more time on these changes, so to speak, theoretically speaking.
Yeah, like again, this isn't, to me, this is not season 3 right now. This is season 2.5. I can also be critical of the game. I can also still enjoy the game. I am still enjoying the game at a like incremental level. You know, I'm not out here like if you're gonna quit the game, quit the game.
Yeah,
please.
It's fine.
Don't take us down with the ship.
Like I think
it's not helping at all.
I think there's a difference. Like I wish people would like recognize this. Like, hey, if you don't like it and you don't want to support it, that's fine, man.
That's fine.
There's times where I'm still kind of iffy. I want to see where this emergency patch comes in, and I want to see where even like 3.1 or whatever the next patch is going to be before I even commit to the season pass, because I don't know. Like right now, whereas the game currently stands, I don't mind it. It's still, I'm not going to say it's an improvement from where we were at the end of season 2, but it's not a downgrade either. Like it's not a drastic change from 1.0 to 2.0, like the end of season 1 to season 2. So I don't think we should immediately be shitting on the game itself.
It's not helpful.
Now, again, I don't blame you if you still feel like you're betrayed or the developers are lying to you, because I mean, we're still kind of iffy because we still don't, again, depending on how this emergency patch goes and this 3.1, they're going to basically either show that they're actually listening and they're going to start going towards the path that the community wants, or they're going to double down on this super offensive mindset, and then you can completely either drop the game or keep playing.
Now, I want to see the patch at a high level, and that next high level tournament is going to be Evo, Japan.
Yeah, like super high level. Yeah,
I want to see how it performs then, and then I can make like a more, you know, whether my opinion changes, we'll see. And then after that, Kunimitsu's coming out, so we gotta see how that works out too.
Because I mean,
that's gonna be a new patch too.
Because even as far as like higher level tournaments, right? We have at least Texas Showdown this weekend, so I'll be watching that to see how people are interacting. For those that do go, I don't actually know what the turnout this year is going to be like, or who's even attending. Yeah. So I guess I'll see Friday morning once pool starts what it's looking like. But I want to see how these players are adjusting and adapting, and we're gonna, at the end of the day, we're gonna see, because these, yeah, sure, pools for the most part is like a mixed bag, whether it's like actually good players, intermediate players, or like sometimes people just show up to have fun. Like that's what these tournaments are for. But we're gonna get to see how really different to the end of season 2 to season 3 is.
Yeah. One thing that we talked about, well, not really talked about, the podcast on Sunday. Kinsu made the point of no competition for Tekken. Right now, there is no competition for Tekken. It's just Tekken 8.
I think it's really funny. It's Virtual Fighter and DOA, but I think it's really funny.
DOA 7.
The amount of people that I see, being like, well, if you guys, like, clearly this game is dog shit now, just go to VF. Why are you complaining? Because like even like some content creators are complaining on Twitter, again, for valid reasons. Like most of the time, it's like, mostly, not all, like there's some people I just disagree with, but like, you know, there's like simple actual criticisms, like again, all the new moves that kind of came in that are covering weaknesses for no reason, and then I'll see like, just go play VF, bro. It's like, yeah, bro, I'm gonna go play VF with the other 1,000 people all-time peak this month.
Wait. So we like stats here apparently, so let me tell you, I looked up this shit. Let's look at it right now. Steam charts. Virtua Fighter 5, 130 right now.
What's the 24-hour peak though?
24-hour peak, 344.
And that's just PC, but it's only 300 people.
Just PC. Just PC.
Meanwhile,
DOA 6.
That's like 200 maybe.
92 an hour ago.
Yeah.
148, 24-hour peak.
Yeah.
One more. Hold on. Tekken 8. 4,693 right now. 65, 28, 24-hour peak.
Yeah.
I thought people were quitting the game. Gee, though.
Because,
like,
I mean,
sure, the numbers are down. Sure, the numbers are down. I get it. But I thought people were quitting.
I mean, let's be real, dude. Like, whether they want to admit it or not, as far as like 3D fighting games go, Tekken is the best package and could theoretically be the best Tekken that's ever been made if we can sort out this random bullshit that we're getting sent on random like characters. Like, if we're being real, like, this is the best Tekken we've gotten, the best feeling Tekken, everything about it, the presentation, the way that it plays the characters, it's a lot of fun, and we were headed in the right direction towards the end of season 2, and then we just got some bullshit, and people are just now, you know, crying about it. But again, it's not entirely the community's fault. That's on marketing and the way the developers and everyone presented this new patch.
Someone described this game as food, and it was funny. Like, I'm trying to figure out like an American thing. I'm trying to figure out like a American staple food right now.
I mean, you can just always go with like steak or something.
Steak, sure. You have a steak. You know what a steak tastes like, right? But then you start adding all this shit. A1 steak sauce. Now is at that point, is it even steak?
Is it?
I don't know. That's what Tekken 8 is right now. They like they took the game and just added everything to it.
Yeah. I don't know. I think we're in a super weird spot, and like I said, I'm trying to be positive because I love Tekken. I've been having a blast, and I want the game to do well because I don't want it to get to the point where we're Soul Calibur, you know? Like, I think it'll be a while before we get to that point, but like we're like, when we're at the trust of the community for the developers is at basically all-time low now, especially like with this emergency patch and the next patch don't point us in the right direction, we could start seeing like an actual mass exodus of the game.
Very likely. This same person said that he doesn't think the game can be fixed. I disagree. If history dictates, games can be fixed. No Man's Sky, Cyberpunk 2077, Fallout 76. The list goes on. Games can be fixed. To say a game can't be fixed, not really true. It really depends on the developer. It really does. But games can be fixed.
Yeah, games can be fixed for sure. And again, like, I think people that think Tekken is too far gone is just like, bro, let's be real. You probably hated Tekken since day one. Just drop it. Move on. Like, that's realistically what it is. And guess what? If you do love Tekken and now you just hate where it's at, I'm sorry. Like, we're on the same boat. We're watching it kind of go downhill, and hopefully they can fix it. And I'm not gonna sit here and say the game is dead, it's dying, or I want it to die, or it's a waste of time. I'm gonna sit around and wait.
Yeah.
You can call me a shill. You can call me an idiot. Whatever, bro.
Dude, just know we don't care.
We don't. I like the game. I like the game. Again, just because I like it doesn't mean I like the current state it's in. I think people need to have the distinct difference to understand that, like, yeah, I can like something, but I'm still criticizing and want things to get better because I don't like the current state that it's in. I refuse to be in the echo chamber. Yeah.
I refuse.
So
that's it. Just flat out.
I think that's like my biggest criticism to the Tekken community. Like, most of the people that I've met through the Tekken community have been fucking awesome, but when you start wanting to interact with the greater community, which is online, I'm put off by it. You guys are all dooming it, being cynical, hating the game. Hey, if you don't like it, man, that's fine. Don't shit on my good time just because I'm happy over here.
Yeah.
Now, again, just because I'm happy and enjoying it doesn't mean I'm logging in every day, spending money in the shop all the time. I haven't even bought the season pass. I want the game to get better before I commit that money. I'm like you. I want the game to get better. I'm criticizing it here. I've already talked about some of the issues. I didn't want to get too in depth because this is a shorter episode, but I'm still good.
Nothing changed here, bro. I'm good too.
Yeah. And I think and I'm not saying this because it's also like, I'm not trying to make fun of the people that are in the echo chamber, if that's what we're going to call it. If you don't, because I feel like not everyone, there's so many. I just refuse to believe that we have all of these people that are hating the game and they actually hate it because they're still logging in every day.
They're still logging in, yeah.
If you like the game, just say so, and then you can still criticize it. It's okay. And if you just don't like it, it's okay. I'm not gonna You're not less of a person. You're still cool, bro. You don't like the game, stop playing. I'll see you if you ever come back.
With that, the emergency patch should be out, I think, today.
I think we go down for maintenance here in a bit. Yeah, I think in a few hours. Hopefully they'll update. Hopefully they'll upload the patch notes, and if anything, I might even just react to the patch notes live. I said live. I'm just gonna record it. I'm not going live, bro. I don't have a fucking channel.
I definitely want to do a longer session for sure. Get Spiro back on here and talk about it, because I know Spiro has thoughts.
He's 100% has thoughts. Him and Ice.
Yeah.
So yeah, thanks for tuning in. Like I said, this is gonna be a shorter episode. We are gonna do a longer, really get in depth and talk about the issues with this game, because again, there's a lot of good changes, but there's still a lot of really nonsensical and shit decisions that were made with this patch, and we want to talk about that stuff. So tune in. It should be released hopefully this week, if not early next week. So if you enjoyed it, you have any comments, I'd love to hear your criticism. Honestly, like I want to hear what you guys dislike about the patch or like about the patch. I'd love to see what people are still enjoying. Like if you're still enjoying the game, tell me you're enjoying it, or tell me why you hate it. I'm down. I'll read them.